What's going on, fellow humans and resellers? This is I, James, ReadOptionAgency.com, 23 years. Selling full-time on eBay. We got baby girl in the house. Miss Courtney is here. And coming at you with a late day shipping thing today. Warning, I may be cranky in this video. I am tired. We're at 2:30 p.m. I've been up since 4. My neck was hurting with the pillows. I've been wrestling with my pillows the last few days, and it's just... I'm going to have to search around the house and grab me a couple of different pillows to mess with tonight, because... So at 4 o'clock, I'm just like, I'm done wrestling with this. I'm getting up. And it was dark, and I didn't want to rustle around the house looking for pillows. So I'm like, I'm just going to get up and work. Instead of waking everybody up looking for damn pillows. So I may be a little cranky. Will I make it through the Blues game tonight? That's the question. But I had shipping done by like 5 a.m. So I'm like, I didn't make the video or nothing. So, but we can catch up now and see what we did. See where we're at halfway through my day today. And see what's going on. So we can at least do that. So yesterday, in yesterday's video, I said we were doing so good that it should be an easy $1,000 day. And if eBay is doing right, could even hit $1,200. So let's see what we did yesterday. All right, in the clothing store, almost hit the 500 mark. We got $458. Boom. 21 items sold for a price of $21.82, but 19 buyers, so the price will be a little higher for the actual order amounts. So we got that. Plus, let's see what's going on over here. Here. Doink, doink. So over here we've got $633. Biggity bam. For a total of right in the middle where of the two numbers I projected. So again, when you've seen people in the past comment things like, I don't know what I'm talking about, blah, blah, but then you hear me say, if you know your numbers, you know what you should do each and every day. And I've done this before, and it doesn't get any more clearer than that. So I was getting server errors and system failures started in the evening time, so I was concerned because I was didn't know if it would affect the sales or not. So that's good. That's good. 50 items sold for a total of $12.65 average price per item, but only 27 buyers. Offer that just came in. So 632.63 divided by 27. So the order total is 23.43 average order total. So that's nice. Yeah, so good yesterday. Where are we at today? Today in the media store, I'm at $286. We're a little over halfway through the day. All right, 286 plus 181 in the clothing store. So $467 halfway through the day. So hopefully we'll hit 800 plus today. So I think I got 2 24-hour sales, at least. So that's good. I just been making drafts of vinyl all day. I went out to the garage yesterday evening to look for some different things, something different to put up, and stumbled across this tote actually right here. Had a bunch of vinyl in it. I'm like, I didn't think I had any vinyl out here. Picked it up to carry it in, and then there was 3 crates of vinyl underneath, the LP crates. So there's a good 400 or 500 pieces of vinyl I didn't know I had that I'm working on now. So that was a nice little surprise. Like I said, I don't even know what the hell I got in storage. I thought there's no way I left the vinyl in storage. I got all that out. Nope. That is false. You lied to the people, James. You lied. You lie. And your breath stinks so bad. There's the sale. We got some sales still coming through. So that's good to say. Let's see what this offer was. You lie. And your breath stinks so bad. Probably just because I had steak and shake chili. Come on, Hotmail, wake up. You lie, and your breath stinks so bad, like a septic tank. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna have to get down here and clean this computer out. And dump. This is for a cassette. What's with all these lowball offers, man? Come on, people. You're better than this. Give me your money. Give me your money. Boink. Boink, 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 boink. Boink, 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 boink. All right. Well, let's get to shipping, shall we? See what's sold here. My media store this morning wouldn't print out the labels, wouldn't buy them. It aired out after I had done them all. So I had to go back in, and I did like 2 at a time, and it took them. Like, that sucks. So hopefully it's working properly now.
Hopefully it's working really good, because I like it when it's working really good, because it's working really good when it's working really good, and it's like good to work with. Yeah.
First up, we've got BMW hat. And that sold for $10.50. Headed to Liburn, Georgia. Georgia. All right, 7. Get on. That's how you pronounce the name. The name. La 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 la. Next up, we've got this Tommy fleece. Pull over. Sold for $12. Headed to Anita, Iowa. It's called Anita, Iowa. Yes, this is Poofy. Can I fit in one of these? Mr. Poofy? You are like super poofy. I don't have no more of my big giant ones. It's either this or a box. Get in there. We're gonna squash you in. Squash it. Better girl, all comfy. This is crazy. I never had such a fluffy jacket. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work. It's like giving birth backwards. Get back in there. I didn't want you. I didn't want you. You're an accident. Get back in there. Go away. Yeah. That's not gonna work. That'd be a funny little cartoon or something. Dad in the waiting or in the delivery room, kid being born. He starts freaking out, trying to push the kid back in. That'd be funny. I can't afford you. Get back in there. I didn't get my promotion yet. Hang out in there for a couple more months. That's a damn fluffy jacket. $10.86. $1.9. Decline. Alright, next up, we got another hat. Another hat. Got an Adidas hat. Sold for $11. Headed to Sheridan, Wyoming. Sheridan, Wyoming. Sounds like a lovely place. Beat. Next up, we've got... It's me. It's DDP. A vintage WCW keychain. Needs batteries. Sold for $14, headed to Columbus, Ohio. That's me. It's DDP. Blink. Go. Stuff in there. Whoa! 8, 6, 4. Noah. Noah. Next up, we've got True Religion. This little bitty kitty jacket. Sold for $8, headed to East Bridgewater, Massachusetts. Massachusetts. $7, $10 or so for Carol. Like the Christmas song, Carol? Next up, are you ready? Hey. For a hat swap? buy 2, get 1 free. 1050, 1050, 1050. We've got Cardinals, which is doing surprisingly well. And I told the boys to get across the river and get on the DraftKings app and put me in a $100 bet on, if you put in a $100 bet that the Blues will win this year, the Stanley Cup, and that the Cardinals will win the World Series, you put in $100, it's like a $550,000 payout. I'm like, I don't gamble, but I'll risk $100 for that. Why not? So, you know, I mean, $500,000? Hell yeah, I'll take that chance. But anyway, we got that. And Prairie or something hat. And a ditto one, different color. So that's headed, it's staying here, St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis. I'm like, get over there and put a bet in for me. That would be awesome. Because that money goes straight into retirement funds. And by retirement, I mean when Jan retires and we travel, and then we got enough money that, you know what, we're going to shut the business down for a month and travel for a month. Then come back with a U-Haul full of stuff that I shouldn't have bought to resell. Because even if I had millions of dollars in the bank, I'd still be doing this. I'd be doing it differently, but I'd still be doing this. How would I do it differently? Well, being that money wouldn't matter, I could spend more time on the hunt and just hunt for those super awesome freaking high dollar items. Because it doesn't matter if I make money today or not, because I got millions in the bank. But it's about finding them and hunting them down and finding them and selling them and giving a new home and all that good stuff. So I'd still be doing it at some capacity. Florida, Bama. Sold for $7. Headed to Kingsport, Tennessee. I'd be taking road trips, of course. I'd be stopping at thrift stores and flea markets and yard sales across the country. But I'd also be stopping at places to hike. I'd be doing a lot of hiking. And that Florida Bama hat is a 24-hour sale. So let's get this out here. $7, Kingsport, Tennessee. Ta-da! Jonathan. Don't air out on me, please. Thank you so much for not airing out on me. Not airing out on me. Oh, hey, oh, hey. Thank you so much for not airing out on me. I'll make a song about anything. If only I could sing, that would be awesome. If I could sing, I'd be in a band, playing some music, be having a good time. Screaming my lungs out. Why did I have to be born like tone deaf? Damn it. Dagnabbit. could have been a rock star or something. Yeah, right. No more sales here since I started. Boo. $181 still. But I did have some sales over here since I started. It was $286. Now we're at $299. So almost $500 by 3 o'clock. I like that. I like it a lot. Get shipping labels. All right. International. We got one going to Italy and one going to United Arab Emirates, however you say it. I don't know what is. I'm not from there. Do I look like I'm from there? I don't know how to talk. I don't know how to say that foreign stuff. That looks like an English word. Dagnabbit. I went to public schools. I went to St. Louis Public School. They didn't teach you jack crap there. All right. I know you're the entrance here. Damn it. Get in there. We got Old School Rap 3. Sold for $9. Headed to El Paso, Texas. 'Cause I'm blind in Texas. The Lone Star is hot tonight. I'm blind in Texas. You. 13. DJ Mystique in the house. In El Paso, out there ripping it up. The Brothers Johnson. He said his Brothers Johnson. What a perv. CD seal. Oh, with a old TJ Maxx sticker on there. Sold for $8. Headed to Gaffney, South Carolina. He's like incest and gay on top of it. His Brothers Johnson. You know, I mean, to each his own, but come on. Man, that incest thing might be taking it a little bit too far with the tolerance in 2025. I'm just saying. Steve. Next up, Johnny Lang. Sold for $5. Headed to Harrisburg, Virginia. Next up, we got a movie. The Dark Crystal, Jim Henson. Sold for $5. Headed to Yucca Valley, California. Yucca Man. Yucca Man. Love hate. That's the band. Jizzy Pearl's the singer. Yucca Man. For a stunt back in the day when they first came out, he tied himself to the Hollywood sign. That's that big sign in Hollywood. You can probably Google the news story on YouTube or whatever. Love hates the band. Jizzy Pearl's the singer. Yucca Man. Yucca Man. Another Steve. Next up, we got another deep fake date. Aviator. Sold for $5. Headed to Sunbright, Tennessee. Do they change the name if it's a cloudy day? Today, folks, we're no longer Sunbright. We're hazy cloudy, Tennessee today. Hazy cloudy with fog and a light chance of rain, Tennessee. I remember on one of the guide trips, me and that friend who's no longer going to be friends with me because he's in this paranoia world that the world's going to end with the government regime that's in power now. Still cracks me up. But this one night we were, like, Tennessee is one of my favorite places to go, so we always wind up in Tennessee somehow, some way, somewhere. But we're like on these back roads, Tennessee, and it's getting dark, and there's a fog, and we just rolling down these curvy, windy roads, and next thing you know, we're coming up on this like abandoned like building and stuff, and it just looks so haunting in the fog and stuff. It's so cool. Yucca Man. Brian. Oh. And here is the other 24-hour sale, the Space Parlor Live in St. Louis Series 2007 KDHX CD. That sold for $14.40. $14.40. I think that's the only other thing. It's 24 hours. 24 hours to go. I wanna be sedated. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Oh, I wanna be sedated. So put me on an airplane and get me to the show. Hurry, hurry, hurry. No, I'm gonna go. So we're up to $60 now on the 24-hour. Number to beat, 771-47. Baby girl, look at that stretchy. Look at that stretchy. Staying in the area, St. Charles. $14.40. Next up, we got Alana Miles. Promo CD single. You know I like my promo CD singles. So far, $5. It's been in the store for a very long time, so I just took the offer for $5 on it. Headed to Port Huron, Michigan. Yucca Man. Yucca Man. Yucca Man. Bum, bum, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bum, bum, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bum, bum. Next up, we've got E.T., the extraterrestrial. Never seen the movie. Never seen it. I'm big into aliens and stuff, but I never seen it. I like more realistic documentation stuff, documentaries, searching type of things. I'm just not into, like, I never seen the movie Close Encounters of the Third Kind, even though I know what it's based off, and I'd prefer to learn and watch and deal with everything from what it's based off of. Dr. Heimlich and his work with the government and all that stuff. But the movie is just, the movie's not my thing. I don't want made up stuff, right? I want to know all the details that he, I watch every show that talks about his stuff. And he actually had a show, they had a show based on him and all the different investigations he did. So I did watch that one. But $5, headed to Santa Fe, New Mexico. I don't know if you're going to fit in here or not. Project Blue Book. Project Blue Book. 8. Kayla? I'm looking for friends. You see, I've either walked away from my friends I grew up with because they just turned to be nothing, or they screwed me over in some form or fashion, or I've been dumped by friends that just because of who I voted for, which is weird, if you ask me. And then we got 2 other childhood friends, but one lives 2 hours away, and the other one, Daiquiri, he's just always working, and I never hear from him anymore. I haven't heard from him in years. Last time I heard from him is when he started calling out of the blue because he was in the hospital and thought he was going to die. But he was really sick. But that's always been his MO the our whole lives. So we'll still say we're best friends, even though we'll go years without seeing each other just because we were so close growing up. So, but I need friends. I have no friends. I have nobody left. I'm like 54 years old and I have no friends left. What the hell's going on? I don't understand. This whole politician stuff thing is crazy. But then again, that's technically only, 2 total? One I never really talked with or hung out with anyway. But the one I did, the one hurt. But I believe he's under his wife's spell because she's like Looney Tune, over the edge, Trump derangement syndrome, right? So I think she totally like infected him somehow because he voted for Trump in 2016. So maybe he's got to act like this to save his marriage. I don't know. I don't know. So I need friends. Next guy trip, I'll be by myself going, hoo-hoo, hoo-hoo, looky there, look, hey, can you? Oh, wait, nobody's there to share this moment with me. All right, next up. James, you don't have no friends because you never leave the freaking house. Unless you're going thrifting. That's why you had no friends. Well, maybe so. I'm sorry. Ricky Van Shelton 3 CD. Sold for $6.50. Headed to Bluffton, Indiana. I've got all the fluffy friends I need. I got Miss Courtney and the P to the W. That's the only friends I need. The Ruth is on fire. We don't need no water, let the motherfucker burn. Burn, motherfucker, burn. So I had found this. out in storage. I think it was on video. I go, what is this doing out here? And threw it aside. And I actually found another one. Where did I find it? As I was putting this one up, I found another one. I'm like, oh, I got two. So one already sold for $10.50, headed to Richmond, Virginia. Richmond, north of Richmond. Richmond, north of Richmond. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. The friend I had to let go, the couple of friends I had to let go, one from my childhood, is because on that last guy trip, I paid for everybody. And I talked about this before, but my only rule was don't bring nothing illegal. Leave your drugs at home unless you got a prescription, and leave your guns at home if you can't cross the state line with them. Nothing illegal, because you're going to put everybody else in jeopardy, because there was like 6 of us. And, man, well, 2 of them decided to bring drugs. Found out afterwards. And you're like, you know what? I don't need this. If you're going to disrespect my only rule, when I put up all the money, rented the van, rented the freaking log cabin, paid for the food, etc., and you're gonna spit on me like that? No. Adios, amigos. It may have been 50 years, but you know what? No more. It's not the first time. Our group of friends always had a statement. Oh, that's just Steve. Oh, that's just Steve. We always blew everything off when he'd do something wrong or stupid. No, that's just Steve. Well, you know what? After a certain point and one too many wrongs and then a big one that you really feel disrespected by, you know what? It's time to... So we all just cut him off. It's like, gotta go, dude. Like you had one rule. Was it that hard? Because you were going to put everybody at jeopardy. You get caught with that stuff, you're just going to put everybody at jeopardy. You're going to put my rental car at jeopardy, and then it's going to be have to get towed, and I'm going to have to put money to get it out, and we're probably all going to have to be... You are the company you keep, and you know what? I don't need that kind of company. So, had to make the decision to move on. Ben? Move on down the road. Kind of like the Muppets. Next up, we got Huey Lewis in the News, CD promo single. Sold for $7, headed to Kokomo, Indiana. You know, way down in Kokomo. Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take her to Bermuda, Bahama. Come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego. Baby, why don't we go? Right, come on, I know I got more toppers around here somewhere. You know the story about Huey Lewis and Ray Parker Jr. and the Ghostbusters theme, right? Well, if you don't, so Ray Parker Jr. wanted to use a track that Huey Lewis wrote. I don't remember which song, but wanted to use the melody or whatever in the Ghostbusters song. Huey Lewis turned him down. Well, Ray Parker decided to do it anyway and use it anyway. So then Huey Lewis sues Ray Parker Jr. and wins in court. But one of the provisions, or whatever you call it, was you cannot talk about it. If you talk about it, then you've got to give the money back. Well, Huey Lewis ended up talking about it one time on, I think it was MTV, and Ray Parker sued him, got the money right back. So he technically ended up getting the track for free, when Huey could have been still probably living off royalties from that. But it wasn't the smartest decision to make. He made 2 bad decisions in that deal. He said no, and then he talked about it. why. Cha-ching. Another set of those caster wheels. These are just like slowly selling. I love that stuff. If I had a million more of those slow like sale things like that, I'd just be cranking in the money all day, every day. Next up, we've got In God We Trust, 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 and Striper. Striper. Always there for you. 'Cause I'm free, 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 free to do what you want to. Free to hell with the devil. So $8 headed to South China, Massachusetts. Dude, my nose started itching all of a sudden. Larry. Doink. Next up, we got Soul to Soul to Soul. Not the Bang Tango song, but an 8-track called Soul to Soul, recorded live in Ghana, West Africa. So for $10, headed to Las Vegas, Nevada. Soul to Soul to Soul. Soul to Soul to Soul. Bang Tango. Oh yeah, we were talking about bands that nobody's ever heard of. Bang Tango. They were a little popular in the 80s. Cats and Boots, One Hit Wonders, Shotgun Sally. Disturbance, that's a D for you. 5, 6 by 9. Austin. And somebody responded and said A2, Stephen Pearcy's band, but that's actually, A2 was the second album. It's called Arcade. First album was self-titled. The second album was called A2. First album was really good. Fred Corey from Cinderella on drums. Elvis Presley, sold for $8, headed to Fort Worth, Texas. Texas. Bradley. If you want my body and you think I'm sexy, I will fart for you. Yay, it worked. How many reseller videos do you know where the reseller will fart on camera and not care? How many? Because I'm real. I'm a real G up in here. I ain't your fake one that says, you know, I make this kind of money every month and don't tell you how much I'm spending on making that. It's easy to make $100,000 a month when you spend $90,000 a month. I'm just saying. Bradley. Austin. lazy. Tie. Like the Beanie Babies. Do not fall. How dare you even attempt to fall? How ruthless of you. How ruthless of you. This is Ruth. How ruthless of you. Carol? Carol, something like that. Score! John. Brian. Brain if you're dyslexic. You know, I still mess those two up. Not every time, but most of the time. If I go to type brain or write brain or type brain, it'll come out Brian and vice versa. Like, for some reason, I cannot get that straight into my head consistently.
Does not compute. Does not compute. Does not compute.
It's because you're stupid, man. You're stupid. You're dumb. You barely graduated high school. You're stupid. That's why you only make $86,000 a year, because you're stupid. Yeah, well, we can't all be Elon now, can we? We can't all be the richest man on earth. You and I going to United Arab 8-track tape. Boink. Sold for $5. You're so stupid. You come on here acting like a fool on video, showing how much education you lack, trying to be funny, and you can't even do that correctly. If stupid was a color, it'd be called James. I needed this break. I've been doing the same thing all day. Since I've been up since 4. Freaking 4. Freaking 4. Next up we got Party de Danse Contre Volume 1. Party, I put die instead of day. Party de Danse. Going to Italy. So for $12. You see there. Oh gosh, gee willikers, I can't believe it. I think I'm done here. Gosh, gee willikers. 4 and 4. Let me guess, yeah, you want the number. You want the number for the CD. There it is. Copy, paste. Boom. Yes, thank you. Get the rates. Scratch the nose. Buy the label. Adjust the glasses. Touch the nose again. Print the label. Print the label again. Print the label again. Close out to print the label. off the paper. Rip off the sticker. Place it on the mailer. Throw the mailer in the tube. And do a dance. Because you are done. Done, done, done. Dun, 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 dun. One thing that happens when I'm tired, I get slap happy. I really do. It's just, I never see, it's just like this. Shit. God damn it. I'm so happy. Slap. Never mind. I tried to do a little bit of theater there. Whoa. Oh. I don't know how well it looked. I couldn't see because I was going that way. I wasn't like, I was like, oh, did that look good? I can't tell. All right, I'm done. I gotta get back to work. Oh, thanks everybody. And we'll see you all maybe in the next video if I make it that far. Good Lord, at this rate, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I'm coming, Elizabeth. I'm coming, Elizabeth. All right, thanks everybody. Oh, what was that? I saw something pop up and I don't have my glasses. Spam. All right. No, not primo spam. Spam. Cha-ching. Run DMC. T-shirt sold for $9.50. The kings of rock. There is none higher. Sucker MCs should call me sire. All right, I'm out. Later, everybody. Bye.